This is Jessica Williamson, and you're watching ZapRoot. Unless you've been living under a rock, I'm sure you're fully aware that X-Men Origins comes out this week. What you might not be aware of is that the movie was filmed in New Zealand. I think I've heard of that place. Anyway, the production took part in the new green screen initiative. No, that's not all the douchebags that downloaded the leaked copy online with the green screen shots still in it. It's a program to reduce the environmental impact of making movies. The production diverted almost 92% of its waste from landfills, saving almost $55,000 in the process. And that's actually no small feat because they produced 670 tons of garbage. Hugh Jackman said, "It's great to be a part of a project that benefits the local economy while looking after the environment." The cast and crew really got behind this initiative, and we're proud to be a part of this generation of new sustainable filmmakers. While it sounds good, and it's true that solid waste diversion from movies is heading up, movie and TV are still major polluters, emitting over 120,000 metric tons of CO2 per year in Los Angeles alone. So with that in mind, we're not sure how green any of this really is. Totally badass, yes. Green? Not so much. Let's face it, sometimes late at night, after a drink, or several, we don't make the best decisions. Suddenly, you've wound up making out with your ex-boyfriend, streaking naked through the quad, or even worse, at McDonald's, stuffing your face with French fries, laced with pesticides for good measure. Potatoes, which are the most popular vegetable in America, are filthy little things. They're thin-skinned, prone to many types of disease and bugs, and are sprayed with a cocktail of over 40 potential poisons. And McDonald's happens to be the largest buyer in the US. And if poison food isn't enough for your taste, you can rest easy knowing that farm workers also enjoy the health benefits of exposure to pesticides, like increased rates of infertility and cancer. Good times. But no need to swear off those potatoes just yet, because the hippies at Bard College are going to save you. And no, unfortunately, they haven't managed to shut down McDonald's. But Bard College may be forcing McDonald's to shift the markets. They're putting together a steering fund, which basically means they will buy a lot of McDonald's stock and force them to buy organic fries. Large growers will have no choice but to change their practices. Freedom fries will become eco fries, and you'll no longer have that horrible McDonald's munchie remorse. Yeah! With all you new Twitter junkies out there, we thought we'd feature some of the best tweeters of the week. Check out Artmaker, he's going green by recycling tweets. Or Damien Somerset, who posted a funny video about the end of the world. Or Dear Sarah, who's contemplating all the ridiculous reasons she wants a Vespa. If you find any great tweets, send them to twitter.com/ZapRoot. And now for some alternative autos. In the coming year, you're going to have a few more flavors of hybrid you can buy. Our friends over at Edmunds recently did a comparison test between the chocolate and the vanilla of the hybrid world. The 09 Prius and the upcoming 2010 Honda Insight. So what's the scoop? Well, the Prius has a little more get up and go, but with 0 to 60 in 10 to 11 seconds, neither one of them's a drag racer. The Insight handles a little better than the Prius and has more intuitive controls. But the technology inside the Insight is a little less progressive, being an assist hybrid and not a series hybrid. However, that does allow Honda to keep its price a few $1,000s lower than the Prius, all while keeping a similar mileage, with the Prius at 54 and the Insight at 51. History was recently made at the 24 Hours of Electrocross race, when over 50 competitors raced for over a full 24 hours straight, only stopping to change out batteries and riders. They set 2 Guinness World Records for largest electric motorcycle race and for the furthest distance traveled on an electric off-road motorcycle in 24 hours. And it took only $100 to power the whole event. Portland is trying to woo the Norwegian electric car company Think to build its new plant out there. The Think has a top speed of 60 miles per hour and a range of 110 miles. The Think was originally developed by Ford, but they sold it when they thought electric cars didn't have a future. Sucks to be Ford! Tesla has released pictures of their new, more affordable sedan. It's called the Model S. It will have a 300-mile range and do 0 to 60 in about 6 seconds. Pics of the Model S were accidentally leaked by Kevin Rose, founder of Dig.com, and as you can see, it's totally badass. Soon, when you head out to Costco to buy some milk, you might be able to pick up a pack of electric cars. The Chinese company GS Motors sold 4,000 cars at Costco in Mexico last year and thinks the US will be soon to follow. Next year, they'll roll out F1, an entry-level car that will cost about $5,500 and be sold at Costco. The problem is you'll probably buy a dozen, they'll eventually go bad, and you'll wind up throwing half of them away anyway. Thanks for watching. Remember to get all your bulk buying done at ZapRoot.com. Hey YouTube user, you should subscribe. The button is right over here. Seriously, this button's all over the place.